You guys, I can't believe I have a 1-month-old. Hello, beautiful people of YouTube and all of my family that watches this. I'm the mom of a 1-month-old baby. Can you believe it? Like, seriously, I feel like she was just born yesterday. I literally can't believe she's 1 month old. In this video, we're gonna go into a couple of updates on Lila and how she's been doing, how she's been coping with living in the world, how she's been doing with things in general, things that she likes, things that she doesn't like, how she's doing with feeding, her doctor's appointments, everything like that. We're gonna go into it in this video. If you are interested in her update, go ahead and keep on watching. When Lila was born, she weighed 9 pounds, 2 ounces. She was 22 inches long, and she was just a gorgeous, huge baby. She was just gorgeous. She still is. When she left the hospital, she was 8 pounds, 8 ounces, and we have just been breastfeeding nonstop, strictly on breast milk. She has never had formula. However, I am considering supplementing with formula, so if any of you moms out there have done that, comment down below and let me know your advice, or if you like to do it, or why you decided to supplement with formula, because I am considering doing it. Ever since even when she was in the hospital, she has been a sleeper. She didn't feed every 2 to 3 hours like a typical newborn would. She, especially at night, would go 4 or 5 hours without eating, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna have mixed opinions on that, but this is just personally what worked for my baby. And during the day, she would eat a lot. She would pretty much eat every hour and a half to 2 hours, especially when she cluster feeds a lot, and so she'd be on the boob for like a good 45 minutes to an hour every feeding. Then at night, she would, around 7 or 8, she falls asleep and she takes about a 3 or 4 hour nap, wakes up hungry, we eat, and then she'd go back to bed for another 5 hours. And before, I don't want any of you guys to like judge out there or say like I'm not feeding my child. I did talk to my doctor about it, and since Lila was so big, at birth, she said that it would totally be fine to go that long in the night without waking her up, but as long as I didn't go past the 5 hours. So I am talking to my doctor about it. She is okay. Everything's good. She's gaining weight perfectly. That's just what works for her. And mom gets a little bit extra sleep. So, no harm, no foul. At her last appointment, she weighed 10 pounds, 2 ounces. So that was at her 2-week checkup. She weighed that much. So she is gaining weight perfect. She, since she's only on breast milk, she has to take vitamin D drops. She takes a milliliter a day. She loves to cuddle and be held. She always wants to be held. If she is not held, she has to be in her swing, or else she will cry or be fussy. She's definitely a cuddle bug. She gets that from her dad and I. We both are cuddlers. And Chris is gonna kill me for saying that on the internet. But it's true. She loves to be talked to. We will sing Disney songs together, and our favorite is Toy Story, which it's my favorite. I know it's like crazy to think that she can understand what I'm saying, but I kind of think she does. And so yeah, we'll listen to Disney music when she does tummy time. Pretty much it. That's pretty much all she likes to watch TV. I think she likes to see kind of like the lights move, but it's cute. She will sit there and like tilt her head and watch Chris play his video games and stuff. Things that she doesn't like. She does not like tummy time at all. She'll be on her stomach and she'll last like 5 to 7 minutes. After that, it'll be crying. It'll start with like a cry that's kind of like like she doesn't like it, and then it will start getting into like a, okay mom, you better pick me up because I'm about gonna freak out kind of cry. And so I have to intermittent tummy time. I will kind of do like 15 to 20 minutes in the morning, and then a little bit in the afternoon, and then a little bit in the evening time. We just got her a cute little pink mat, so I'm hoping that she likes to sit on the mat. I was just doing it on like a blanket, but the mat, it has you know, toys that hang from the top and everything. So I'm hoping that that's gonna make her like to, you know, be on the floor more. But I think it's just because she likes to be held so much that she just doesn't want to be on the floor. She yeah, she's super strong. Ever since she was born, pretty much, she has been trying to like moving her head around and everything. Obviously when she was like a newborn, like I'm talking like a week old, she obviously didn't have a lot of good control. But for her being a month old, I can hold her and she could almost like hold her own head up, which to me, I've never had a baby before, and to me that's like a really strong baby. She loves to kick her feet. We'll sleep in her bassinet at night. It kind of just depends. She has to be really asleep to want to sleep in her bassinet. If she is even slightly awake at all, she'll wake up and she won't go back to bed unless I put her in bed with Chris and I, which is something that I said I didn't want to do. That's another thing about, you know, setting goals for your pregnancy and not following through with them. That's going to be another thing in a video that I do in the future about that. But one of them was I did not want to co-sleep. I was really worried about SIDS, and also I didn't want to get in the habit of having her in bed with us. We also, Chris and I are pretty big people. We have a queen size bed. It can get squished sometimes, and I didn't want anything happening to where it was just dangerous or something like that happening. And so I really wanted her to be only in her bassinet, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. When you're tired and that's the only way your baby will go to sleep, you know, I let her sleep in bed with us. I also really like to cuddle, so I don't mind. She's sleeping in bed right now. I will show you guys her at the end of the video. She wears 3 to 6 month clothes right now as a 1 month old. However, she just moved into wearing 6 month sleepers. Like the sleeper that she's in right now is a 6 month Carter sleeper. And it's just because she's so long that she doesn't fit the length of the 3 to 6 month ones anymore. And I look back and I laugh because I thought I did not have enough smaller clothes. I was super nervous, especially with my newborn stuff. I had like one drawer that had newborn stuff in it, and I was so nervous. I almost went out and bought a ton more newborn stuff because I did not think that she was going to be that big. So when she came out at 9 pounds, 22 inches long, she didn't even in the hospital, I think we were able to put her in like 3 newborn outfits, and then once we came home, it was strictly 0 to 3 month, and then like a week after that, she was in 3 month clothes. So yeah, right now she's in 6 month sleepers and 3 to 6 month outfits, and she's probably gonna have to move to 6 month outfits pretty soon, I'm guessing. Probably by next month she'll be in those outfits. Her doctor's appointments have been going good. The only concern we kind of had was with her umbilical cord. Only half of it fell out when it came out the first time. There was still some inside, so we went to her. It was her newborn, after her newborn checkup, so her 2-week appointment. She, the doctor, I think cauterized is the word. She took silver nitrate on a little Q-tip and spread the belly button open and tapped the rest of the umbilical cord that was left in there with the silver nitrate to dry it up, so that way it did not get infected or anything like that. I was worried I didn't want it to hurt, but the doctor said that there are no nerve endings in the belly button. So I decided to go ahead and go through with it. And a couple weeks later, it fell out, and everything's good to go with that. She loves bath time. At first, she hated it. She would scream and cry, and she did not like it at all. And I think just being in the water more has made her kind of like relax and enjoy it. And I will also play Disney music while we do bath time. And I think that helps too. Another thing she hates is her car seat. We had a huge struggle with her car seat, especially in the beginning. She would scream and scream and scream. She did not like to be in her car seat. One of us would sit back there with her while the other one drove, and she still would scream. Nothing would calm her down at all. We had a little insert in there, one of those things that kind of supports their head. And my friend, my good friend Kayla, she said that once she had that in her car seat too, and her baby didn't like it, so she took it out, and then her baby did fine in the car seat. So I was like, okay, let me try that. I took it out, and we have not had any problems in our car seat. The only time she gets antsy in her car seat is if she's hungry, and you know, that would be, she would get upset if she was hungry and someone was holding her, you know. It wasn't from the car seat. So that definitely, it helped a lot. Thank you, Kayla. I love you. I miss you. Thank you for the great mom advice. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys Lila. She's actually asleep, so I'm not gonna pick her up. I'm just gonna show you guys on the camera. There she is. There's my sweet girl. Huh? She's so sweet when she sleeps. Look at her cute little pinky. She's so precious. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up down in the bottom. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!